Hey y'all. Welcome back to Monday Night's BBE, okay? And I ain't talking about BBC. Right? We not finna start it off nasty like that, okay? We trying to make it to the monetization phase, all right? Back, as Mizzle calls it, Black Bravo Entertainment, okay? Let me take this off so y'all can see our beautiful, beautiful faces. We are here, y'all. Hey.
Going on.
It's a Monday night. What's popping, y'all? Okay, shout out to the folks, to the family we already got in the room. CM and Tracy gonna be here regardless, okay? And I already know Renee is right around the corner, okay? Y'all know how we do. We are here for Black Bravo Entertainment, okay? Monday night, Black Bravo Entertainment. Shout out to Mizzle for the title of that. I do love that, okay?
Yeah.
I will say, though, I am so goddamn excited that next week is the last episode for Martha's Vineyard.
Well,
I'm so excited that next week is the last episode because I'm done with this show. After last night's episode, after the way Silas went in, after the way Jordan did the dramatics, okay, I was done with it. Before we get into everything, I'm still trying to post it up so folks know where we are tonight, what we is doing. Oh, look at Bondi. Listen, hold on, pause for the cause. Can we just take a minute to shout out Bondi Blue, okay?
Yes.
Bondi is my girl. I've been watching Bondi and Ashley Shaw Miller. Those are two YouTubers. Literally, they got me into the YouTube game. They got me into watching YouTube. I started watching Ashley when she was reviewing Catfish years and years ago. And then I started watching Bondi before she even cut her hair. Like, big shit. Okay, big things popping, little things stopping. Bonnie was on Unwind with Tasha K. Just in case y'all don't know, go check it out because she did so good, and it it was a pleasant surprise to see her pop up on the screen because my notifications are turned on for Tasha K. Tasha K gives that good mess. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, she get that good mess. And so I was tuned in like always, and I had it on in the background as I was getting ready to get in the shower. And I heard oh hey y'all, what's going on? I was like, wait a minute.
Yes.
That's like Bondi. Hold on. And then when the screen popped on, she did her little. I was so excited for her, y'all.
So
She
natural. She was so
good. Natural. She has been doing it for years. I'm gonna say you would think she had her own show for years, but she does have her own show. Okay, quit her job, got her own show on the YouTube or whatnot. But girl, Bonnie finna be out there. Y'all watch. I bet money this time next year, if she ain't already fit to be there, she gonna be on Bravo. She gonna be on the shows doing the interviews, the Watch What Happens Live, and all that. Y'all, I'm speaking that into existence, manifesting that for my girl. Okay, but she did good. Shout out to Bonnie.
She definitely did. I saw it.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. I love it. Everybody said, "Who's this? Who's this?" Well, I said,
girl, I was
all the time and everything, but people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too.
She did that. She's because you already see Scotty by nature, baby. Scotty is blowing up as it is, child. He finna be on there next too. By this time next year, you're gonna see Bondi and Scotty. They finna be all up in there doing the doggone thing. But the reason why I thought about Bondi because she popped up here on my IG thing is I was trying to share it out. I actually got Jordan going off. Silas gotta go. His little wife too. We gonna get into that because I got some things to say about it.
It just came out. I get it.
I just got some things to say about that. Listen, I have subscribed to Tasha K about 2 years ago. I had seen Bonnie Discord that she was doing Tasha K. Listen, Tasha K is a mess. Okay, I started following Tasha K when she did a story on this girl that's here from Austin who allegedly she lied about almost dying from fake fake butt shots. Her name is Desiree. I can't remember where the full name is. Anyways, but supposedly, allegedly, the girl lied about having butt shots, and she just came down. Tasha K was doing the recap or whatnot about it, and it came down my news feed, and I was like, "Oh, hold on, what is this girl talking about?" And this was about 4 or 5 years ago. Well, about 5, maybe 6 years ago. It's been a minute. And I was like, "Oh shit, hold on, let me see the tea on this." And I've been up in Tasha K ever since, y'all.
Why still?
I sought our body stealing Tasha K won't get my watch. I support Cardi directly instead. Now, why you sought out and Bonnie?
What happened?
Give us the tea, girl. What happened? No, why you sought our body? What you sipping on tonight, Mizzle? I got a little bit of Arbor Mist. I'm channeling my mama tonight. I had some Arbor Mist left over, so shout out to my mama.
You know, my little Pepsi.
Pepsi, like the bougie bitches say. Pepsi. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Hopefully, everybody was out being blackety black today, being extra black. Okay, yesterday and today, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, to all the mothers standing in doing the work of the fathers. Okay, to the mamas, babies, mamas. Shout out to everybody. Okay, what'd she say? I don't like Cardi at all. She is a pass for me as well. That's why it was easy for me to ignore them both. Okay. Bonnie switched up on Housewives of Potomac for a worn
Monique shirt. Yeah.
Monique shirt. What happened? Tell me that. What happened? Huh?
I mean, her Monique was cool. I think
Oh, that Monique. I was like, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they not cool no more?
I don't know. I think they is. I mean, Monique is not on the show anymore. I don't know if she still talks to her or not.
Oh, well, child. Anyways, let's get into what's going on, y'all. We are here to do a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, as well as Summer House Martha's Vineyard. This is season 15, episode 7. We're going to start with the Housewives first, okay? Season 15, episode 7, Keeping It Gucci. Okay, now I will say, what's she saying? That ugly shirt Monique wore on the show for Sent to Old Girl, and then her opinion flipped. Oh, really?
She flipped her opinions when
When Monique must have sent her a shirt. Oh, really? Mm, you never know. Could have been something behind that too, man. I mean, but hey, people are entitled to feel what they feel, do what they do. Um, Bondi is my girl. I'm sorry. Bondi is my girl. I goes up for Bondi. That's my boo thing. I love me some Bondi. All right, y'all. So let's get into a Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like I said, seasons 15, episode 7, keeping it Gucci. I do like Sheree's concept behind the whole keeping it Gucci, the little thing that she sent
Yeah,
out to him. That was
yeah,
good.
it was cute. Yeah.
If anybody if can't nobody else find it, Tracy can find it. Tracy, find us the rap that Sheree did, because supposedly Candy said that she used to have a rap out or something like that. Find it for us, girl. Drop it in the Discord. Okay, because I need to know this. I need to hear this. I need to see this. I need to give me a good little kiki on, okay? She forwarded with a review and went from she was wrong to she should have hit her sooner and lying. Now, look, I can't lie. Just because I'm not a Candace fan, and I do think that Candace was just like a little chihuahua barking at that situation and antagonizing her. Although I don't condone violence, I understand why she did it, but I don't think they should have fought. I will say that. I just because they're too old, they're grown women, but I understand why everything happened, but I still don't condone it. But I get it though, but it still don't make it right.
Nah, it wasn't that necessary. She was on one. It should have been for Giselle. But other than that,
Giselle been needing them paws on
it
her.
should have been for
She ain't
Giselle
supposedly rap, girl. That's what Candy said. She ain't had a rap.
for that. So I don't need to feel the need for her to go all that strong like that. She
Yeah.
bop that other chick over there next to her.
Giselle been needing, but I feel sorry for Giselle because I know she can't fight, child. That'll be a horrible, horrible beat down. Oh, that'll be a beat down. Body didn't like Candace and her crying season 4, so it don't see. So I don't see the switch up. Like I said, you never know. There's probably something some extra involved in that. I'm just saying, nah, I was around when tea was spilled on the former housewives. Okay. CM said, bitch, I've been here. Okay.
I mean, she lives around the area, you know, close to the Potomac area, so she knows a lot more scoop than us.
Okay, that's what I say. CM said, bitch, I've been here. Y'all just now catching up to shit. I know. Okay. I ain't mad at you, CM. I ain't mad at you. And y'all make sure y'all follow CM on Twitter, because baby, she be going in on Twitter. Oh, yeah. CM goes in on Twitter, girl. Y'all need to make sure y'all CM drop your Twitter down in the chat so these fools can follow you, because you be going in on Twitter. All right, y'all. So look, let's get into these housewives. Okay, so the episode starts off with Drew. She meets with a producer. His name is Rage. He was kind of cute for a white boy, wasn't he, now, Mizzle? Rage, the little dude, or not the little dude, the producer that Drew was talking with, he was doggone cute. What Tracy say? I was all the housewives. Oh, wait, I was all the housewives to get off a year. I'm tired of them. I won't be mad if they do, because some of the housewives
to get off a year. Yeah,
it's worth it. Now I got to be nice on Twitter for 48 hours. I made a wrestling fan cry. No.
No, today.
Did they put you on punishment, girl? I get punishment all the time. Apparently, I got put on punishment from Instagram. That's why I got it back. You know, when what was going on? Yeah, apparently I pissed somebody off with a comment that I made, child. So they reported me.
Oh my god, that's how we going back and forth with people. If I would like to comment, I'm just gonna say whatever. I'm just leave it alone and delete it or whatever.
No, it was a comment that I made. They didn't like it, so I seen them respond to it, and before I could respond back to them, they blocked me.
Oh, so they reported the comment.
So then afterwards, that's when I was like, how come I can't log in here? And then come to find out, I go on the desktop to try to log on, and I had to re-identify or redo everything, because they reported, and I got a warning. Account status got a little strike on it. It's whatever. I don't give a damn. Anyways, like I said, Drew was meeting with Rage. He was this white guy who was a producer. He was cute. And they're meeting to discuss a video for her single, You Already Know, with her husband, Ralph, in it. Okay. Now, Rage says there's going to be a sex scene. And in the sex scene, they want Ralph to be able to take his shirt off. Okay. They want to make sure that his six pack is still six packing. He ain't got no keg. Like he still look good, whatnot. Now, I would think it, now he was saying if he don't look good, that he would want to recast him for somebody else that look good. Now, anyway, I would want my man to be in there regardless of what he look like anyway, because that's my man.
Yeah, no.
I would want him to be in it anyway. And not only that, let's keep it real. The spanging, boom, 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 boom body, that's not necessarily what everybody want nowadays. I feel like, I don't know if that's just me because I'm a mature older woman. You ain't gotta have no six pack. Listen, a little malt liquor pudge, I like that. Okay, a little collard green cornbread gut, I like that. Okay,
So no matter what, if you got the keg or the six pack, if you're dinging, child, stroke it, child, it's fine.
Somebody tied January 6th. Okay, that's what they do. Yeah, they be on their feelings. Yeah, somebody reported me too. Kiss my ass, girl. Okay, Ralph and Drew have chemistry. I'm confused about what happened. That's what
That's
what I'm saying. Yes, baby. Baby, that malt liquor good. It do something. It's something about a little malt liquor good.
He said the big on the keg, that big good.
Okay, it just got to be a little Bud Light keg. Now, if you got a whole bit, but even still, y'all know me. I'm a low key chubby chaser, so I like me a thick nigga.
Oh, no,
okay,
no, not the covering, not covering.
now see,
nah, we ain't doing
keg,
that.
as long as it still sticks out up under the keg and the keg isn't burying the eggplant, then we good. But if the eggplant can still stand alone under the keg, hey, we can work with it. Okay, we can work with it. As big as Marsau is without that waist trainer. Oh, Marsau wear a waist trainer.
Oh yeah, he went up body shape with waist trainer before.
I ain't mad at him, child. He said he got to keep it slim and trim on you hoes. He ain't worried about it. I ain't worried. But so anyway, what did you think about that? Another thing that she wanted to do, they talked about having it. There's another part that's going to be at a roller skating ring. Now, Lord knows I love me some skates and trying to get my fat ass out there on some skates. But since I hurt my ankle a couple of years ago, I've been too scared. Armani was popping, boo. But any thoughts or concerns about that?
For that thing, I think it was good. That they're trying to do video and everything, and yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think Ralph, he still has a body, It's nothing
cute. He is fine to me.
It's like that. He's just an F boy. That's all it is. And it's crazy. The only thing what interesting about that scene when the guy was talking about marriages, everything, because he said he'd been with his wife for like 20-something years or something like that. 18-something years, he said.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you get past 8 years, everything was good. And then she sipped her drink like,
shit. Wait till you bitches
it's
see
a
what's
foreshadow.
coming.
You don't know they filed for divorce. They they ran down the courtroom.
See who can get there first.
Out of here first, man. So that's a foreshadow to us know that it's going to happen. That's going to be the thing will hit the fan soon. So we'll see.
I think it's funny how it's all this foreshadowing. We already know what's going on. See, that's why people need to stay off the internet when y'all are recording these shows. Stay off the internet, okay? So that way we won't know what's going on and we won't be sitting up there anticipating something to go on. Leave something to the imagination, okay? But because we already know what's going on, we sitting up there waiting to see. We already know all this foreshadowing that's going on. I need to go Cascades again. Now the upstairs is a lounge. That's on my bucket list when I get to Atlanta, to go to Cascades. I want to go to Old Lady Gang. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to Blaze. I got to go check it out. I need me some good soul food. I want to go hit up one of the weave vending machines. Give me a couple of bundles out one of the weave vending machines. Like, I need to experience Atlanta when I get there. So yes, I will be hitting up Cascades. And I got me some cute little black and pink skates too. Get ready to defend your friend Candace on Twitter talking about throwing stuff. Child, I can't do it. I hope the reunion starts is going to be messy. Hell yeah. I heard Cascades was closed, but is it something else now though, or is it just closed down completely? I thought it was something else. Because you do see people be in Atlanta skating.
He says not.
Okay, because I was gonna say you do see people skating there because it's this fine ass white boy that I follow on Instagram. He an old school white boy. Oh, he's so fine. He's actually gonna be in the next episode when they're skating. I follow him on IG. Ooh, you can tell he got some soul up in him. But that was that. They talked about the whole, like I said, the scenario that they're gonna do for the skating ring. Next up, you got Sheba Shein and Sanya. They meet up for cryotherapy. Now, cryotherapy is something that I've always wanted to do, but I don't know if I can stand that coldness on my coochie like that. I don't want my coochie hot chewing afterwards. But okay, who. But afterwards they do the whole crowd therapy thing. They talk about what happened the night before at Courtney's little event thing that they have, right? And so that's when Sheree says that she wants to plan this Gucci brunch or Gucci whatever it is, where everybody they talk about whatever issues it is that they have. And then, like I said, see that's when was it kid? Oh no, that's after that. That the whole situation of or whatnot, like I said, about Sheree having a doing the rap. Anyways, I'm getting too ahead of myself. But Sonya, I feel like, is doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
She's so knee deep and nose deep in Marlo's ass. I don't see how she's even breathing right. And y'all know I loves me some Sonya. I goes up for Sonya. But for her to sit up there and say that she feels like Marlo has a valid reason to feel how she feels, that I don't understand that.
I would say this: her feelings is her feelings, so we cannot Marlo's feelings. Our thing is that how she tried to tie in what happened to what happened at Candy's fling. They're trying to connect the dot and make anything stick. It's not working. So her feelings about her nephew is her feelings about her nephew. But what we're not going to sit here and act like that Candy did not support. She was not there for you when you came to her, when she talked to you. Mm-hmm. She did have 3 hours. He did not work at the restaurant at the time that happened. The guy then wasn't an employee. It just happened to meet it over there. So all that connection she was making, all that stuff, for us to get to this episode to say the only real issue you had is because Candy didn't sell you flowers. Good, F out of here. At the end of the day, your feelings, but what we're not going to do is try to make somebody else the fault of your feelings. No, we ain't doing that. So, Sonya, yes, your feelings, Marla has her feelings, and we can't knock that no matter how crazy her feelings thing is to us, because everybody process things differently. But what Marla was doing is ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. It has to make sense. If it don't make sense, then it's not understandable.
This is my thing. How were you when it first happened? When your nephew first passed away, were you this emotional about it? Did you talk about it like this? No, you didn't say anything. And like Candy said and speak on it, they were on a show afterwards together. She had been to her house afterwards together. The same way you texted her, you could have texted her afterwards. Hey, Renee Boo, you could have texted her afterwards and said something if you had a problem, but you didn't do that. CM say y'all gotta stop giving Marlo attention. The producers are puppeteering her, and the cast in the bubble, that's what I'm saying, are supporting their favorite because Candy is losing favor. Marlo is a lie from the pits of hell. The truth ain't got doggone in her. Yeah, probably a new owner. Thank you, Renee Boo. That's my boo right there. What I say, I told y'all Renee was gonna be here. Okay, Renee ain't far, but no, she was just doing the dog almost. I'm sorry.
Yes, she is.
I don't get that. Now then afterwards, you have Marlo meeting with Courtney. Okay, now she says she's going on a blind date afterwards. Child, is this a date? Like you catching a date? You know you're a working girl. I ain't mad at your child. Now Marlo's being fake. She's kissing her ass, and or Marlo's just being fake about the whole situation. You ever notice when it's just Marlo and it's one of the persons, she tries to be like this soft, sentimental person?
Yeah, like she's victim, yeah.
Yeah, like I just don't understand. It was a trigger for me, and Candy didn't acknowledge that, and my family did this, and I just want Candy to acknowledge it. For what? I said what from the beginning when we first started reviewing this first episode, they wasn't friends like that. They were associates and acquaintances. Who else sent you flowers? Did anybody else send you flowers?
I want to know the way how she going so hard for it. And she said, "Oh, I do this for him." I said, "You Marlo, you always think about you. Like, I didn't see you doing any grand gestures for everybody else. It's like that. If so, y'all let me know because I don't remember. She only started last year, so I don't think she did any grand gestures. I don't know if like that.
No,
Other than that, but she don't be giving that much for them to be acting like she be doing what it is for people. For people, can he be not sentimental? It's like that or insensitive at times. Yes, because she said it herself. She's not that more sentimental person as ever because she had a lot of things going on in her life that make her desensitized. But other than that, when you did talk to her, she was there. So I don't understand what the hell you want her more for her anything. So I was like, whatever, Marlo. You don't always act like you is the innocent person, and she don't realize what the hell she does. She does stuff. People react to her, and then she act like, why the hell everybody coming after me? So good, you don't realize the last season you was calling Kenya and Candy the hoes, freaking of everybody on the street, all that stuff, and you were doing all this craziness. And when somebody come back to you, you said, "Oh my gosh, it's my past, it's my this." That's how I was giving her the blues last season when I was doing my review, and everybody would say, "Let him go, Marlo." I didn't let them nothing.
well, this is what I don't understand. I don't like how she's kissing Courtney's ass now because Courtney done found somebody that can help her clear her record. Why do you feel like it's everybody else's problem or your situation is their emergency to help you clear your criminal record? I ain't got shit to do with the hell you did, and you're not finna put that on me.
Not me either.
Child, I don't give a damn. You're not finna put that on me. Later on, you have Candy and Sonya meeting up, doing what Candy do best. Child, Candy gonna eat. If Candy don't do nothing else, baby, Candy gonna eat down, and she gonna eat some good food. Okay, I ain't talking about no doggone Arby's roast beef sandwich. Candy gonna eat good every time, and I'm so jealous of that. Okay, now I do like how Candy calls Sonya out for being two-faced because she was, and I appreciate Candy for calling her out for that. And I don't like how Sonya try to backpedal and pussy pop up out of everything. You know what the hell you did, and I don't like that. And like Candy say, she's not this sentimental person that's going, be here for, whoop de whoop, yada, yada, yada. If she sees you going through a situation, she's the type of person or the type of friend that's going to be like, girl, let's go get something to eat. Let's go grab some drinks or something like that. I'm that friend too. Now, I am going to show you some empathy and emotion, but at the same time, I don't like to sit in that either if I don't have to, because I have my own shit that I deal with. So anybody else's extra, I can't deal with that because I have my own. And I understand where Candy is coming from that. But again, I don't like how Sonya is steady trying to validate these make-believe feelings for Marlo. Her feelings are unrealistic and they're not valid, and she has no reason.
Yes, I can't do what Sonya do too much. And it's crazy. Like, everybody took what Candy said. Candy did not tell Sonya that she can't be friends with Marlo. All she said is that you straddle the fence and hold your friends accountable. And she said, your friend. And she didn't say, oh, well, if you go be her friend, you can't be my friend. That's what I'm saying. Everybody went on Twitter saying that, oh, Candy can't tell people. I said, no, my Candy didn't tell her she can't be friends with Marlo. She knows she's friends with Marlo. She just said, you seeing everybody else bull crap, but you don't see what Marlo's doing.
Thank you.
That's your friend. And so like that. So call your friend now. It doesn't mean the left of the friend if you don't call her out. Marlo's is unrealistic.
Basically, she's
all
saying,
because you want flowers, girl, don't make this.
She like, girl, just have my back, period, and don't feed into the BS. And I don't blame her for that. I wouldn't either. So Drew is at rehearsal, and she's doing her little thing and whatnot at the rehearsal, and then Ralph comes in, and what she didn't, so what she said in the confessional is that the producer accidentally double booked the guy that was supposed to be replacing Ralph in the video. But they gonna tell Ralph like, hey, present it to him like, hey, great news, you can be in the video because the guy that they booked double book. If I was Ralph, I'd be like, hell, what you wearing your video? You didn't want my malt liquor belly up in there first. Now you want the Colt 45 up in there because the dude that you was gonna get done double booked and he can't do it. Now, me and my Four Locos is out. That'd be me. But I thought it was cute or whatnot. And he does end up taking his shirt off. She gives him a little lap dance or whatnot. I thought it was cute. You have any comments about that scene?
No, it was good. I don't know why everyone make it seem like Ralph don't got no six pack. He got something, but he don't got a defined six pack. But he got a nice body. It's shaped. So it's like,
yes.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't know why. Let me see. Like, he just like he pregnant.
Ralph look good to me, baby. I like that little mouth looking good. I'm sorry. I like it.
Everything was good. Yeah, them trying to say that. Oh, you good. I said, child.
Y'all wasn't seeing it at first. Right, back then you didn't want them. Now you ain't got no choice and y'all
Yeah,
on them.
now you're gonna use it. I said, oh, now you need me. Okay, I want this and this and this. Be a diva.
Armani say, see, what can it do? Nothing I seen. She be minding her business, making money. She do, but let's not lie. Candy's a little shady now. She's a little shady and she can be a little messy, but I still like Candy though. I like her. She's growing on me because at first she was not really my cup of tea. But and then also too, I don't like the way Marlo is trying to villainize her. And because she's trying to villainize her in a way that makes no damn sense to me, that is sort of making me like Candy more because I like how she's defending and speaking up for herself too. Like, but you're not gonna put your nephew's death that you wasn't even really concerned about off on me like it's my problem and I should have did something about it. Hell no. Wait, so is Ralph the size you talking about or a little bigger? I don't know. Y'all got pictures of Ralph that we don't know nothing about? We should be talking about in the Discord.
You talk about no belly that you look like.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say send it. No, Ralph is good. Ralph is good. I could do it. You know, I wouldn't discriminate against a little thicker. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I'm a low key chubby chaser. That's just I likes me a thick. Cause that belly, it's so sexy, and it's like a little pillow. If you ain't got no pet, I'm just saying. And some about the niggas with thick bellies, they just treat you like you a queen. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But a thick nigga with a belly, baby, you can't tell me I'm not Beyonce when it comes to them. You can't tell me I'm not Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Okay. Kenya meets with her OB in hopes of having another baby. But she's thinking about using the embryos or whatnot and Mark's sperm. Is that what she's thinking about doing? Why would you do that when he wasn't even really there in the first place for you like you needed him to be?
An embryo or she just have an egg? She got an embryo.
I thought she said her the embryos. I think that's what she said.
That's embryos. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she said the embryos. Now, I don't know if she has the sperm as well. I don't know. But either way it goes, she was saying that she would have to have a conversation with Mark about it. Baby, CM, that better hit the spot. Woo, woo, woo. But she was saying she would have to have a conversation with Mark because I guess he would be involved with it in some sort of way. But child, my whole thing is, why would you want to have another baby with him when you don't want nothing to do with him anyway? Why? It might be the only one that's have that. Yeah, probably because I know the mother ones is dried up.
Sperm. Oh.
Yeah.
Child.
Hey,
I don't know why she wanted another baby. I understand why she wanted another one, but not to the extent of carrying it. I think she needs to go the other route.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna do it a surrogate.
That because the way how they told how she went about with her cesarean section on it like that, and almost lost a lot of blood, and it took like 2.5 hours. I said, "King, you a fool to try that again, girl. Don't do that."
And I hate to say this, but it's selfish in a way. I feel like it's selfish in a way to want to carry another child yourself, whether it to be for you to experience the pregnancy thing again, knowing that you are at such a high of a risk. I feel like it's selfish because if something does happen to you, you do leave this earth, then you leaving possibly 2 kids because you definitely for sure would be leaving Brooklyn. So why even put yourself in that situation? Now, if you do want to have another child, have a surrogate. That's what I feel like. I feel like it would be selfish for her to carry that child herself, knowing that she is at such a high risk like that. And should something happen to her, and say, for instance, they are able to save the child, but they can't save you, then you leave 2 children out here in this world that don't have you. That's just my thoughts, my opinions on that. Any other thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree too. I feel like those turmoil she went through, her body stress that she went through having Brooklyn, and everything, and then all stress that she was going to carrying, that it was not gonna go for a term, it was not gonna be a healthy baby, all that stuff she was going through because she was like in late stage of pregnancy. I was like, Kenya, don't do that. So I'm glad that the doctor told her straight up and said, listen, this is what we went through. I remember what happened. What's going on? You need to think about the pros and cons. You think think about it, girl. She let her warn her. She said, I gotta think about it. So
yeah. Dr. Jackie be up at everybody coochie, child.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Jackie.
Dr. Jackie is the coochie doctor of Atlanta. Okay. She be up in everybody's stuff. So the ladies meet for the Gucci brunch. Okay. Now let's get into the fashions real quick. Marlo's jacket was everything. Marlo's jacket was bomb as hell. Sonya's suit, pantsuit, that all white Gucci with the corset gold up under it, baby. That was my favorite outfit. That outfit was bomb. I liked Drew's boots that she had on. I do feel like she's sort of what am I drinking? I'm drinking some Arbor Mist. Shout out to my mama. Thinking about my mama.
Dangerous side.
I'm on a dangerous side. Mountain Dew with red. Oh shit. Renee living on the edge tonight, child. Ain't no ginger ale tonight.
Now
she said right. Cold red Mountain Dew. What you trying to do? Okay, I ain't mad at you. Period. Renee said, I'm living on the edge tonight. I'm glad Marlo wore the print because she moves like a snake. Exactly. That's exactly what she was. It came right on time. A snake wearing snake. I sure wasn't mad at that. Now, I will say I didn't really get Candy's outfit. It was a whole lot of going on.
Yeah, Candy wore, I think she only wore the Gucci shirt. That's all I think she maybe wear and a bag. And that's what she wore. That's it.
Yeah, it was a whole lot going on with that. I was like, oh. But I got what Marlo saying. She did like she was, captain of the bowling team. Yeah. Captain of the debate or the lacrosse team is what it was giving. Definitely captain of the tennis team. It was giving that. Mm-hmm. I like Sheree's outfit, but the pants were a little bit too big and flared at the bottom. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good flared pants, business pants. I love that. I got at least 3 or 4 pair up in my closet right now. But they were a little bit, excuse me, it was a little bit too big and flared at the bottom to where the pants looked like they were sort of swallowing her whole.
The outfit was nice, but I don't know what that color black looked like on her.
It was okay. The outfit wasn't bad. And then I felt like the jacket was a little bit too big. I just felt like her clothes were too big on her. She was sort of sunken in, swallowed in the clothes.
I think she shouldn't really wear black. That black.
But Marlo with that jacket and them glasses, baby, I got to give it to her. It was
good with that. And then King got to be the only one that didn't wear anything.
Oh no, she said she wore vintage Gucci. She said, I'm not a label whore. Okay, this is Gucci. Just know it is. But you can't see the labels. I wasn't mad at King.
Gucci. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We wearing all that for that one little night.
Okay, she was like, this is Gucci. Okay, it just ain't got the big old labels on. I bet she was like, bitch, here, you want to see? Wow, Gucci, get into it. I ain't even mad at her. Okay, so they get into the Gucci brunch or whatnot, and so what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, like I said, Marlo was talking about everybody's fashion, and then Sheree says, the premises that I wanted of this, I wanted everybody to come out for us to get back to what we used to be or how we used to be, kikiing, enjoying each other's company, having a good time. So if there's any drama, any issues that anybody wants to discuss, get it out on the table so that afterwards we can all be Gucci. Okay. So Courtney and Candy start with their issue that they have, and Sheree says she feels like it was just a miscommunication. I do appreciate how Courtney, both Courtney and Candy both were like, they apologized to each other. They talked it out like women. And like Courtney said, from the night before, however, nights it was before when she had the incident, she came out there to check on Candy, make sure Candy was doing good, which is what she should have done. Mm-hmm. And Candy did accept her apology. They moved on from it like 2 grown-ass women, right? Then you have Kenya and Sonya. Sonya tells Kenya that she felt like they were at a good space, but sometimes she feels like Kenya is hot and cold with her. She can never tell how she is as a friend. Well, first of all, Kenya is shady as hell. We know that. Kenya's shady, and that's just who she is. But Sonya, you two-faced it. You two faces in hell. And the reason why Kenya says that she feels like they had an issue is because when Sonya was on Watch What Happens Live, they asked her something about whether or not Kenya's booty is real. She said that when Marlo points it out, it does look a little bit different. Drew even had a little slight shade too. She said it doesn't matter, whenever she lose weight, the butt don't change. Now y'all remember years ago, it came out that what was that? Phaedra said her booty was made in Mexico because she got butt implants. I think that came out years ago that Kenya has butt implants. It's not a big deal. But regardless, I felt like if you were trying to build a friendship with Kenya, I don't feel like she should have said anything. Even if you know that it's not real. I just feel like she should have been like, I don't know. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She looks beautiful. And that's that. That's what I felt like she should have said.
But she was going on giving the answer. I said, girl, if you didn't know what the hell she got to say, well, I don't know. Ask her. I don't know what you're telling me for, asking me for, and I hate what they do there. Like, then he always acted, he always acted shady questions. It's like, what the hell you asking me about somebody else's body type? Ask the person you asked it for. Like, I don't know. I might be sitting there watching and did it. I still won't tell you. I said, no, I don't know.
I was just going to say that. I could have been a witness in the operating room. I'm still going to be like, I don't know. She's beautiful, though. You can ask her.
Ask her. Like, that's another thing. It's like, yeah, can Kenya be hot and cold with people? Yes. We've seen numerous times that Kenya does that. She could be hot and cold with people once. She be cold with one person, then hot with another person. Kenya does that. That's on MO. It's like that. Especially when she was a villain for a while now. For a long time, Kenya was this villain. So it's like she played her role. So she was like that for a while. Now with Sonya, I understand that because Sonya, you're not consistent. You just flip flop.
No,
you're not consistent. You all over the place. Girl, at the end of the day, could have said you didn't know nothing and all that stuff. At the end of the day, you could have called your friend Marlo out. If you said Candy was aggressive, you could have said Marlo was aggressive and doing all antagonistic. Like, this is how we will see you as a friend. But the fact that you all chose a side, basically, you did choose a side. And it's ridiculous, science. Girl, it's hard for people. Like when you fall out with Drew last season for unbeknownst stupid reason, and then Candy, and then this, it's like, girl, it's on you. And I don't know what
you're the problem.
I think she's a big people pleaser, and that is a problem. That's her problem. She pleases people too much hard, and maybe because her stem from her childhood and everything that she people please too much, and that biting her behind because she pleases to everyone and cater to everyone what they need. But when the group she chose one way and then the private shit one way, is confusing to people.
And it's coming off as real two-faced and shady and not genuine. That's what it's coming off as. So then you have Kenya and Marlo, go back and forth or whatnot. I wonder if Rao had anything to do with it. I don't know. But you got Kenya and Marlo sort of going back and forth. Now, I do like how they are calling Marlo out on her bullshit. They like, girl, we don't want to hear that. She was like, I was trying to be sincere and I was trying to be genuine. No, you weren't. You were being messy. Don't nobody want to listen to shit that you got to say because you full of shit, Marlo. You're full of shit. Don't nobody. And I'm glad how they called her out on it. And then Sheree and Sonya trying to be super saver hole, want to put on her cape and come in and start caping for Marlo, talking to Candy. And it's like, she's trying to tell you this. And I do like how Candy was like, look here, I don't need you.
Being a lawyer.
And you ain't got to be no lawyer, no mouthpiece for her. This is a grown-ass woman, bigger than all us. She can speak for her doggone self. And I appreciate that from her. But I'm so disappointed in Sonya. But again, like I said, I do like how they called Marlo out on her shit. She gets up, she gets upset, she leaves like how she does. Sheree goes out there, chases after her, gets her to come back in. And Marlo says, at the end of the day, I'm upset because I feel like you didn't acknowledge it and you didn't send any flowers. And I was right when Candy was like, fuck her and them flowers.
That's what I said. I'm glad she said that. Because I know Candy, because sometimes she could be too nice and don't want to say how she really feels, and then wait to speak on it and speak how she speaks. I said, no, don't wait to speak on it. Say it right there in the scene. So I'm glad that she said, ask your flowers. At the end of the day, girl, it wasn't about no damn flowers. You were trying to add something to it and try to gain more sympathy, and it's not working for you, Marlo. That's what you're trying overtime. And I don't know if production put you up to this to come after Candy like this, but Your whole freaking storyline so far is about Candy.
It's bunk, it's whack as hell, and it's
ridiculous.
And you know what? You can kind of, I don't know if this is just me that's observing this. You can tell Courtney is over the shit. Courtney don't seem like she kind of want to be engaged in that. Just, peeping everybody there or whatnot. You can tell, because I kind of felt them vibes when Courtney had her event, how she went out there and checked on Candy. You could hear sincerely in her voice. She was like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, Candy. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. And even with them getting into it at this little Gucci brunch, Courtney was like,
yeah, she stayed out of it. She said, nah, in the middle of this line.
Because it's dumb, and you can tell Marlo is upset for no doggone reason.
Yeah, I went into that. Yeah, Kenya and Drew interrupted her like, can she speak? Can she speak? I said, yeah, just let this girl speak, because every time she shut her down, she go back harder. I just let her speak and get her thing. But at the same time, I understand why they was doing that. I said, girl, you bullshit. And that's like, it's not like you just all this innocent person, like you didn't do nothing. Like
right,
everybody attacking you like all left to right, and you didn't do nothing, and all because you want to acknowledge. I said, girl, you wasn't acknowledge nothing. At the end of the day, you don't type for nobody money. And I said, I hate when people try to tell people how they should show up for you. It's like that. Yes, some people might want grand gestures, but not everyone's like that. You don't know how people process death, because you don't realize that Candy was suffering from the loss of her brother, even though her brother died when she was a teenager or something like that. But still, it's teenager. It's like that. She said 15 or whatever. So like that, it still hurts her. So you don't know how death process, and some people might show up to your house. Some people just call you. Like, you don't know. You gotta feel how people is. Like when my friend mother passed away, I said, she called me. I came over there. I just went over there and checked on her and everything. And I hope in the future, if any loss, she does the same for me, or be on the phone and talk to me. Mm-hmm. That's what I like. But I'm not gonna suspect, oh well, you didn't give me no flowers, you didn't do this, you ain't give me this, you ain't pay for nothing. I said no. That's not how it goes. No,
especially if y'all weren't close friends like that to begin with. What you want me to do?
Expecting me to put my money out just like that today. Just because you might do that doesn't mean someone else might do it. And that's what Marlon needs to understand. They said she wrote a show, like Zion did that interview. I was CK. I didn't watch. I saw the clip, but she said, "Well, Marlo expect these people because she does that and that thing." I said, "I didn't see Marlo do none of that stuff that she kept saying she want people to do." So let's y'all show proof that Marlo go out her way to go up to people. Y'all let me know. I mean, that little thing with Sheree and that cooking and thing. I said that's anybody. Anybody do that. It's not so special that you just did, girl. Everybody make food and cook and have people come over and so like that. And barely nobody was there. It was only 3 of y'all. So it's like,
Marlo's full of shit, though. I think if Marlo was more of a genuine person, people would probably. Marlo is fake as hell to me. She seems like she's always out for herself. And this storyline she coming with this season, I'm not here for it. I'm not feeling it at all. Okay. Move right along, y'all. Let's get into Summer House Martha's Vineyard, y'all. This is the second season of it, actually. This is season 2, episode 7. I don't damn know.
Season 1. It's season 2.
Wasn't there Summer House Martha's Vineyard before?
No, it's the first season.
I thought there was Summer for white folks.
Original Summer House, but this is the first time we see Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, so it's the second season of Summer House, but this is the first time in Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, I remember there being a Summer House before, because didn't you review it? I remember that. Or wasn't it you? It was somebody that reviewed it.
Like Marlo. I brought things up until I explode, but I'm not taking my. Yeah, that's just like you're like a family eater. Like with all this extra stuff you're putting up in front of the screen. Come on, girl.
Marlo's doing the most for the least. Summer House Martha's Vineyard, y'all. I'm doing this show out of love for my baby bro. Okay. Now let's get into it, y'all. Okay, man. Summer House Martha's Vineyard is starting to make me feel like Vanderpump Rules. Nobody's likable except the damn animals. I didn't like Milo coming in, but Milo was the only person I like now. Milo and Simon. That's it. I ain't too fond of the rest of them, child. We pick up where it left off last time with Shanice on the balcony showing her titties to everybody. Wasn't nobody impressed by it. Okay, she thought it was a joke, thought it would be funny to do. Nobody thought that was funny.
Yes.
Everybody was just uncomfortable about the whole situation.
Yeah, and it's crazy how, even though I didn't like how Bria went about to do it, but Bria had a valid point. Y'all was okay with that until it came around y'all freaking men or in front of everyone else, and now she's showing to this y'all all didn't like it. So at the end of the day, yeah, Bria was bratty and too much and in the diva mode, but she was right, girl. You can't be doing that around other people. It's like that, and that's too much.
So Bria didn't even want to come down to the rose brunch because she said that she's emotionally drained. And so although she did end up talking everything out with Bria, she still feels like she's emotionally drained, and she just needs some time. And so Simon takes her a plate up to her room. Simon is a good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
Yes.
That's what I think she's. I don't too much like none of them. So Simon takes her a plate or whatnot, and like I said, they end up talking things out. Shanice is in a confessional, says she's on vacation, she's a party girl, and then she flashes us her titties again in a confessional. I'm like, girl, if you and them little okay. You and them little apples don't stay in the bush, okay? Stop. You doing too doggone much, child. So as they sitting down, and because Shanice finally does come down, and they get to eating, and they start to have a conversation. On one end of the table, you have like Alex and Nick, and the guys. On the other end of the table, you have Shanice, you have Jasmine, and you have Preston. Now, Jasmine and Preston get on my doggone nerves about pushing people to talk to other people. And in that particular moment, y'all need to talk and have a conversation. That gets on my nerves. I don't like people that's like that in real life. If I have an issue with somebody, I will talk to them when I am ready to talk to them, when I am in the right space mentally and emotionally to do that. Don't push me to talk to somebody that I have an issue with when I'm not ready to talk to them. And I think this was a good example of it because, again, they just needed a moment for the cameras as it was anyway. They needed some drama to happen as it was anyway. So Mizzle channel this show airs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking what channel does it show
on? It's on Bravo.
On Peacock too. Yeah, you can watch it on Peacock, but yeah, it comes on Bravo.
Yeah, on both.
So Jasmine tells Shanice, I think you need to go ahead and have a conversation with him about the whole issue of Alex Googling Shanice, right? Mm-hmm. And so Jasmine brings up the issue, keyword, key person. Jasmine brings up the issue to Alex about you Googling Shanice and how she's upset. It went from Jasmine bringing it up to then Alex trying to explain himself to Shanice. Shanice and Alex are having a conversation to where Jordan jumps her big head ass in the middle of the conversation between Shanice and Alex, and she then makes it a moment for her. Yeah. She had nothing to do with this conversation. She had no dog in the fight. She had none of that. She took that opportunity to make it about herself so she can get more camera time. She then starts going off on Alex about why would you bring up somebody's shit when they're not ready to bring it up? Who are you to bring up her shit and say this? And who are you to go Google and research people and da-da-da-da-da? First of all, like me and Mizzle were talking about, you be a damn fool if you stand in the house with some people that you're not Googling any damn way.
Exactly.
If I don't know you,
exactly,
we stay in the house together, I'm absolutely going to Google your ass. I'm going to go through your IG. I want to see what your tweets look like. Yes, because I want to know who you are as a person, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. I don't understand why y'all act like y'all with some bougie people and y'all don't do this stuff. At the end of the day, yes, you do search people when you're not familiar with the person. And out of their social, whatever it is, if you don't Google them anything. But all of y'all have somewhat does that. Even though when you go on dates with somebody that you might be seeing soon, you might try to search out what the hell they have on a social media platform. And yes, Jasmine was the one who brought it up and everything. First of all, after Shanice told you she was going to talk to her the next day, she
kept saying that, yes.
You bring it up. And then everybody made it seem like Alex brought it up. I said, no. You brought it up to the table. You said it to everyone to make Shanice to say something, and then Alex respond. But everybody made it seem like it was Alex's point. I said, at the end of the day, Shanice, yes, this is your past. This you want to be minded. He saw it. Yes, could he come to you and talk to you? Yes, he could have talked to you about it. But at the end of the day, he didn't make a big deal about it. It's like that. So at the end of the day, girl, you said you did some of the stuff that was put out there. You making your girls feel like you didn't do it. You yourself said you did some of that stuff. So don't act like whatever. And then you go say in your confessions, you know what? My past is my past. I did that in the past, and I'm gonna do new Shanice. Or point to it. You could have said, okay, I did, yes, granted, let's put it out there. Some of the stuff that happened last year I'm not the same Shanice anymore. So move forward. But the fact that Jordan came after Alex the way she did and coming after him and making stuff like that, I said, y'all, all of y'all saying act like y'all never search people. Stop that. Because at the end of the day, that search did put some light on how Shanice acts. And now she act like, I don't care. I like this search person. I don't care. Or also being in the pool where everybody was butt naked and everything. It just shows how your moral is, girl. So it could at least let us know that you may be a little stalkerish and do some things like you not supposed to be doing. So don't be sitting here and act like he had no reason to do all that stuff. Went about it a different way. He could have went a different way. Yes, he could have. But we're not gonna say act like he just brought this up. So Jasmine brought it up, and nobody came after Jasmine. And I was sitting here and saying, so all the others goes let this happen and gang on Alex and villainize him when it was Jasmine who brought it up. Even though yes, he researched it and he said it, but he didn't put it out there like in a group like that. And y'all all had a conversation about it too.
I was just gonna say that. So they cut to a clip that wasn't, necessarily aired, but where they were all talking about it. They all had something to say about it. They all had something to say. So why I just didn't get why all the ladies started jumping on Alex. I didn't get that whatsoever. And then not only that, he has every right to not want to fuck with you based on what he's seen on Google. So what? Because he don't want to mess with you because what he's seen on Google. So what? He has every right to feel that. I don't see why. And Jordan was just steady caping for this whole, and that was just getting on my nerves because again, I don't feel like she was even necessarily trying to stick up for her. I feel like she was just trying to make that moment about herself. Like it was so stupid.
Reason, girl.
They just doing the most. I'm so glad next week is the last episode. I really, really am. And to me, they was just acting like a bunch of little Karens, a bunch of we need a name for black Karens. Kelsey's. What's the name for black Karens?
Black Karens. I'm Marsha. Hello.
we gotta think of a name for a black Karen. Because I don't want to say a Keisha, because I know a whole bunch of Keishas, and them hoes is ratchet. They sure ain't no Karens. Every Keisha I know is bad at it, okay? But that was that girl. So on the next scene, we have Amir, Shanice, and Preston. They're all playing pool. Once again, Bria is still in the bed. And Simon is the type of boyfriend that you want to have. Simon is coming back with all the tea on everything that happened. He going back to Bria, was like, yeah, she said this, and then she said that, and she said this, and she said this. I was like, this fool Simon is the type of boyfriend that you want to have, baby, because he coming back with all the tea.
Everything.
Okay. Karen is Karen, universal. Now we can't call him a Monique because that's my name. And I ain't no Karen, baby. We can't call him no Monique. Because that's my name. We can't do that. I like Bria. The Coopers are off to me. I don't even like Bria. I don't like none of them, child. So as they're playing pool, they, like I said, Simon is giving all the tea. You have another scene later where I guess they must have been all fat and full is what I'm thinking. They must have been fat and full, and they all sitting around. You have Jordan that's resting on Preston's, chest or whatnot. And how in the world did they even get? Why did Jordan even get upset at Alex again in that moment? What did he say that made her?
He made a joke about he made some joke, and they would talk about different things and he made a joke about about the thickness, about all the celibacy and everything. She's getting on celibacy and everything, and you're about to get it in and get it in. And so like that, it was a joke. It wasn't funny and everything and trying to sexualize, but it was a joke that came out to her was wrong, and then she flipped out.
I thought it was very stupid. I thought it was very unwarranted. All of a sudden, you have Jordan going off saying she feels she's so sick and tired of being sexualized, and she's always been sexualized, and she's sick and tired of men treating her that way, and blah, 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 kiss my ass, blah.
She give it up. She might be sleeping with him. Yeah, it was a joke about it. Fake sleeping. It wasn't even real.
That's what it was. She was like, the way you're hugged up on him, you would think that they were sleeping together. I'm Preston now, mind you, the gay man who has a partner. Okay. But she was just, she was just getting on my nerves. I feel like baby Jordan is looking for a spinoff. She looking for her next reality show or something, because all of this, this can't really be how she really is in real life. Because who is this dramatic about nothing?
Yes.
About absolutely nothing. And it got to the point to where they actually had to coddle her. Everybody had to get around and hug her and make her feel safe and make her feel better. For what? Bitch, you posed naked for goddamn Playboy. What is wrong with you being sexualized? So what? That's what you do. Now, I could understand if Alex was being disrespectful to her. Okay. I could understand if Alex was, every time he's seen her, he was saying something disrespectful to her. Okay. But you was flirting with him just like you was flirting with Amir and everybody else in there. So what the hell is the problem? I don't get it. I don't have no sympathy for her.
I get it, unpressed. Yeah, I do understand what she was saying at some point, but she was doing the most. And first of all, yeah, Alex does make little jokes here and there, and that's what I think.
Kennedy,
he does make jokes here and there that sometimes not even necessary, so like that. So that's on him and everything. But none of y'all be checking him at that moment. Either whether you check him or not, she brought it up now. But I just feel like it was everything came off. I feel like her blow up wasn't so much about what Alex said. It's about everything that she just be bottling up that came out about how people sexualize her. But you do tell us every now and chance you get, you're a Playboy bunny and like that. So like that. So if that's what's your image and that's what you put out there, it's like that. I'm not saying it's right, but at the same time, like you putting that stigma that you just a Playboy bunny, so people gonna sexualize you, they're gonna do this and then that and everything. I feel like it wasn't a culmination of that, and then she's saying about the mere claim of her, everything at all that. I feel like it was deeper than that. I think something happened going on that she felt unresolved issues that it just came out, and Alex was the butt of it. Alex and Amir was the butt of her anger. So like, because I don't think it was about them. I think it was something deeper that she feeling for a while, that she felt like a lot of people just only know her. So I said, but good, nobody even knew you like that. So I don't know if
thank you
as a Playboy bunny or like that. And I do feel like sometimes people do sexualize people a lot and everything. So I know it can be annoying and so like that. But don't mind us every chance you get that you is this person, and it's not. That's not your whole identity. Show us something different. And you say, I want to know you more. I said, then show us what you know you about. I mean, all we see you coming out, seeing doing much and everything.
Thank you.
And if you did like the dips be a question, you should have checked them right then and there.
Thank you.
Right then and there. Now, sometimes people don't check people at the moment because they want to feel something different. But the blowout, it was something that came out of nowhere to me, and that's what probably got everybody, especially me. It was like, okay, Jordan, it's like that. And I said,
that part, okay. That part, I don't like how she blamed Amir for the other men not taking time to get to know her. That choice, I mean, that
they didn't want to get to know you,
do
because they fall back when you claim you. So that's not on Amir. It was on the guys. They could have still get to know you, and you could have got to know the guys too.
And then not only that, you made it clear that you weren't interested in him like that anyway. So what the hell? Like, you contradicting yourself, mama. You made it clear that you were not interested in them like that anyway. But then you want to flip the script and say you upset at Alex for the other guys not getting to know you. You didn't want them no goddamn way. So what's the problem?
Yeah, I feel like it was a deeper issue.
Girl, eat the Snickers and get over the shit. Ugh. And then you got Amir outside crying on the phone, calling somebody. I don't know if it was his brother, cousin, homeboy, whoever it was. He called him on the phone and he cried because, you know, he was upset. Child, I don't give a shit. Okay.
I understand why he felt slighted, because at the end of the day, he was liking Jordan and he didn't do anything to intentionally hurt her. It's like that. Alex came and told her the information about calling dibs on her, which is kind of immature, because I said, who called dibs on a woman? Like, you so immature. It's like that. So I understand why he was upset, because this came out of nowhere. Like, you trying to make me feel like I was doing all this stuff to you, like you blowing up on us about. So I understand why he went out and said, no, I didn't do this. It's like that. Why she came on me? I just got my ass handed to me. I said, yeah, she did flip out all y'all. Yeah.
And it was stupid. Mm-hmm. It was stupid. Okay. Child, then you have later on, Silas makes the situation, God dang it, stop. Silas makes the whole situation between Amir and Jordan, in my opinion, I feel like he made the shit awkward by basically having them sort of talk. So they ended up talking and she's still dramatic or whatnot. And again, you know, he hugs it. I mean, just basically, they were all coddling around her, kissing her ass, trying to make her feel validated for something that was just dumb in the first doggone place. I say it with my whole chest. The whole premises of it was stupid. I don't get why. Girl, just stop. Okay. So the next morning, this is when it started to piss me off. The next morning, Silas is annoyed with Jasmine because I guess his pants didn't need to be ironed, but she decided to iron them anyway. When she ironed them, there ended up being a stain on them. And so now he's upset about the stain being on his pants, child.
Mm-hmm. Child.
I can't take it. She gives me, I don't want you, but I don't want you to want me.
I want you to want me.
I don't want you, but I want you to want me. Yeah. Girl, I can't do Jordan. She need a little ass. Sit down somewhere. I love you together doing commentary on these shows. Thank you, Renee. Boo. Thank you, boo. Yeah, what did you initially think about Silas getting upset about Jasmine putting a stain on his pants?
I was like, it wasn't even necessary, and she was trying to fix it. For you to get flipping like that, I said, when somebody get flipping like that, that's a sign he needs to worry about. Because at the end of the day, the people who get like that and trying to be abusive, whether emotionally, mental, and anything like that, they start small. Something small like iron the clothes and flipping on, making her feel less than, and it escalates. Now, I'm not saying he's gonna put his hands on her, but it does escalate, and that's how usually people who get abusive really escalate to that point that they may go physically violent because they start small. So I feel like that controlling nature that he has, that she needs to do this, and she got to have this image, and that she got to wear this type of thing, and she can't do this, she can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. I said, boy, I don't care how much money you put in this situation, because it seemed like he just saved her because she was financial trouble.
Yep.
So because she got financial troubles, he feel like he owns her. And I told y'all about this toxic relationship, that traditional thing y'all want to badly so much y'all want. This is stuff that comes with the territory sometimes. They will use their money against you. So I feel like he's better, and she can't do anything right. It was a quick ass marriage. So that's small. And you made a big deal about iron.
And like he tripped. He was like
flipped out.
He was like, because you can't fucking iron. Girl, what?
If I was Jasmine, I said, this will be the last time I would ever iron anything for you. I would never iron anything. Like, that's probably I'm not in a relationship now, because you ain't gonna talk to me like that. I said, oh, okay.
Nigga, I wish you would.
Never iron for you again. None of that. First of all, I only use iron that much. I use steamer. Steamer is better. It's like that. I use a steamer. I steam my clothes, and then drink will come out real quick. And you don't need no freaking marks on your clothes. I use a steamer. But I would never iron for you again. You never. Ask babe, can I iron? Nope. That coat was sitting right next to me.
The way he went off on them stains and pants, he said, "You get mad at me because you can't fucking iron." I'm like, "Whoa, girl, hold on, pump your brakes now. That's a little bit too much." Alex calls Tyree, which is his older brother and a music director, and he says for the final night that they're going to be there, he wants to do a Lux on the Bluff, which is basically, having music come there, a nice, beautiful dinner. That sounds like it's going to be fancy, and I like that. Jordan calls her dad, and so she has a little, moment with her dad. Her dad gives her a pep talk or whatnot. She lost her mother, she said, when she was 16, and because of, huh?
No, see him.
Oh, yeah, he did tell his wife about the drink. Last week, yeah, he told him when they was laying down in bed. I find it hard to believe Jasmine is now seeing Silas' shitty ways. All during C19, we could have done much. We couldn't do much. So this can't be the first time that she's burned some food or mixed some food. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Can't none of this be the first time. And I don't know if it's just because I don't know what it is, but child, that don't make no doggone sense to me. I don't get that. But Nick calls his girlfriend Tasha. Now she's in Africa, and it's going to take her 20 hours to get there. 10 hours on one flight, 10 hours on another flight. So hopefully we get to see her because she looks pretty. I ain't mad at you. She looks pretty. Silas isn't to be trusted. I said this on day one. Military African, all red flags. Yep, that part, Mizzle. Bonnie said that too. Being a kept woman, being controlled with money, being financially dependent, that ain't good at all. You got to have something of your own. My mama taught me that. Ain't no way I'm finna put all my trust. You put your trust in the nigga, stupid hoe. How you figure? Okay, ain't that what's going around on TikTok? So tonight they are doing a soul food meal. It looks good, baby. I love me some good soul food. They was missing the fried catfish though. Everything they had there, I didn't see the fried catfish. But anyway, I don't know if that was just my fat ass or whatnot. And later on, Preston is planning a pride party. And at the pride party, these guys have to do like they do a routine, which I thought was really cute. Each individual guy came and did their little dancey dance, did a little thingy thing. Amir think he Magic Mike, child.
Yeah, always doing that stuff. He don't look right with doing it.
He don't. He
look right. He
looked like all the Queen's Men reject.
I was like, you're doing too much in that little pool table and everything. And then
we couldn't deal with that.
I said, Alex, they're gonna chew you out, but they didn't. They had a good time and everything. My Jason Boo was first.
Yeah, and Simon is living his best life.
They call it white.
Simon is living his best life, and I love that for him.
That was cute. Yes.
So what did you think about the party?
The party, I think it was good. I mean, they had a good time. I think it was no much arguments like that. I think they enjoyed each other and everything. I feel like they could have did more than the private that we didn't see. I mean, just to have the guys dance, that was one thing. But you could have had the ladies do something. They could have played more games. Could have showed some more other stuff. And I think that should have did some more stuff like that with the private event. But I think it was good. They could have had a fashion show and stuff like that. They could have done more to the private event, but the best part was the soul food thing.
They could have had a ball, like an actual, like a theme ball,
and dance and show different. I think they could have done more. So some last story about being proud and being prideful about yourself, loving yourself. They could have done more a little bit, but yeah, I did enjoy it.
I thought it was cute.
Jason had that little pole stick. Hey, there, he just was doing this.
Yeah, he was trying to get all the Queen's Men on. Child.
Yeah, that's no booty.
Don't say nothing about Mizzle Boo now, because he gonna go off. Okay, AWF. Don't say nothing about his boo.
Hey, you saw his phone at IG. They look just like. I said, "Oh, look at Daddy."
So, child, the next morning, you have Jasmine making Silas his breakfast. And she did him a cute little breakfast, little eggs, little toast, little whoop-de-whoop, little yada, 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 right? She goes and takes the breakfast to him. He don't say thank you. That's the first thing I noticed. The nigga didn't say thank you, or maybe he said it off camera or something. We didn't see it. I don't know. And as he's eating, he starts criticizing the food. And then once again, he brings up the issue of the pants again. which I thought we was over the pants. That was last night.
You think it's in the closet and
Mizzle said, I will be here with open arms, baby. Mizzle said, come to the light. Come to the light, Carol Ann. So, what did you think about Silas going off and criticizing Jasmine's food? Gonna say, I can't have carbs for breakfast.
And part of that food that was made that who cooked? Jason cooked, right? Yeah. And I think part of the food that he cooked some of that food and everything. She put it up from her. I said he criticized every little thing, and I said, Jasmine, this gonna be your life, so you gotta understand what you're going for. Because he is really criticizing everything. He's breaking you down. He's breaking you down, and that's what they do. The toxic men break you down. It's like that. So, girl, the fact that you say you can't have to make carbs and like that, I said, listen, you want to portion size your meals, you need to do them yourself.
Yep.
If I cook them, you make it yourself. It's just you got all this criticizing and everything, because I would say I would never iron your clothes. That's strike one.
Nope.
You're not getting any more. And then now you saying about these new carbs and everything. I said, okay, whatever. Let me make the food and you make your portion. Because we're not doing all this stuff and then you're going to criticize it. So if you want something a certain way, you do it your way.
And that's that on that.
That's it. You just got to do it your way. And if you don't like that, then thank you. Fling that ring out of here and just get that D. Get that big D. And that's it. The big divorce.
And I think now it's all starting to come to realization for Jasmine that this is your life. And this is going to be your life.
She sat there. She had a whole soul can in my body when she sat there, stand there to say,
like, I can't, this is it. You in danger, girl. That's it. That's your life.
Yes. I said, really? Because you can't have no much carbs like that? I said, granted, yes, you got to have the balanced meal. That's the thing I learned from my nutrition, is you got to have the healthy balance of fiber and protein, everything. It's hard though sometimes because you like your portions. It's like that. You like
your portions.
You like 1/3 it, 1/3 here, 1/2 here. You just do it. You don't measure things like that. So it's like
it was just. I mean, I'm so sorry for you, Jasmine. What you gonna do, girl?
Oh well, you was quick to figure marrying, so.
You wanted it and you got it, and that's yours, and you have fun with that. But y'all, the episode ended there. Thank God next week is the last episode for Summer House Martha's Vineyard. How many more episodes do we have of Housewives left?
I don't know. They be going to the marathon sometimes. These Housewives.
I know, child.
Like 15, 18 episodes in the reunion. So
we'll
continue it, but I don't. We just have to do one show. We'll continue it. But
CM said that peen ain't worth it. Okay, at least by that jackrabbit he was doing, baby. That jackhammering.
I said, boy, do something.
I can't do the jackhammering, child. I sure can't. But y'all, look, check this out. If you are not following either one of us on the socials, please make sure that you do so, okay? Follow Mizzle on his Discord because he keeps it popping on the Discord, okay? Also, make sure you're following him on Twitter and IG, and you are subscribed to his YouTube channel with the notifications turned on, okay? The mic is on, okay? On, okay? Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter and IG, okay? Share us out.
There she go.
There she go. There is the Cash App. Y'all know my birthday is next week, y'all. Your girl is going to be 43, okay? 43. Looking is fine, okay? So, if you want to send your birthday gifts to me early, there is my Cash App, $Mohan512. I will be celebrating all the way up until June 30th, okay, for my birthday. Anyway, though, y'all, that's it. That's all that I got. You got anything else, Mizzle, before we get out of here?
Yes, Amana asked, "Oh, we'll watch Love and Maps Detroit." I will watch it.
I'm gonna give it a try.
I will see how it goes because that preview that we saw last thing, I put in my Discord. It was a given. And like I said, one of the couples gonna get my nerves about this 11-year and they're having the same issue from 11 years. I said, nah, we having that. And then we're gonna have Marsaw come. I don't want to deal with him either. So I don't want to see none of those people. But yes, I will watch it. And If y'all did not, I posted my Bell Collective as promised at Lovely Marriage Huntsville reviews before we did the live. So please go there and watch it. It's pre-recorded. So take your time. You don't have to sit there and watch it. Just put it in the background, like the video, and let me know how you feel in the comment sections. And Young Famous African, I will do that review up sometime this week. Everything other than that, that's it. This Thursday, movie night, and we will watch Temptation Island and The Big D.
Ooh.
It's like that. That's on USA. It's on USA Network. And it's interesting. So there's no reviews on it. It's just a watch along. So we just talk about it, watch it, and talk about it. So that's it.
Also, we didn't do yesterday, of course, because it was Father's Day, but make sure you catch us here this Sunday, Real Queens Real Talk with a Gentleman's Perspective at 7:30. We're going to get into some topics, kiki about some things. If you guys have any emails that you want to send us, please do so at realqueensrealtalk@gmail.com. If you have any anonymous advice you need, anything you want us to talk about, any topics at all, anything that you want us to discuss, of course, like I said, you can send it to my Discord, you can send it to Mizzle Discord. However you need to get in contact with us, you can do that. Okay, y'all could have been doing anything else on a Monday night, but you came here to kick it with us, and we appreciate y'all for that so very much. Okay, join us on Mizzle's channel next week, Monday, same time, 7:30 or 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific time. We will be on Mizzle's channel to do the review for Housewives as well as for Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Okay. That's it. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. I appreciate y'all for coming through. And this has been BBE, Black Bravo Entertainment on Monday night. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Bye.